Hey y'all, I have a few minutes, so I wanted to really go over and break down this WIGSHE wig that I recently received. It's absolutely gorgeous. For the details, this is WIG504, 18 inches. She is 120% density, which I feel like really gives it a natural look. It is an HD lace front cap. Let's see, fully bleached. It says fully bleached, but I feel like it's more like a partially bleached, but still the hairline's not bad at all. Look at that. Let's see, it's 100% Remy human hair, and it's an average cap, but it fits more to me on the small side. I don't know if it's just me. I actually have a small capped wig that I've had for a couple of years now that fits looser than this one does, so it could just be that that wig is older. I can't remember when I first got it if it was as tight as this one is, but it's still not bad. Like when I put it on, it doesn't go anywhere and it doesn't give me a headache, so it's good in my opinion. Let's look at this cap inside here. So we've got the bendy clip combs. We have 2 of these, and this is really great to add extra security, as well as the comb right here. It's got 2. It's got one in the middle, which I found very interesting. I don't see a whole lot with this comb in the middle. It's usually just at the nape of the neck, which I love having some hair. I love having this clip for the nape of my neck. This is the only one I use. I actually don't use these clips, and I will probably end up removing these because they do get a little uncomfortable, but some folks really like them because it does make the wig feel more secure. So if your wigs are looser on your head, those are definitely a plus. And then you have the adjustable straps, which are great if you need to tighten it or loosen it. The hair is very soft. This color, it was listed as brown balayage, am I saying that right? Which I think is gorgeous. It's got like that rich brown tones with a copper, kind of a coppery, it's a lighter brown, but it pulls to me warm. So just FYI on that. And let's look at this you have all of this parting space, which is great. It gives you a very realistic looking scalp. Look at this with my hand right there. I mean, that is a great looking lace, if I do say so. Again, another look inside. Stunning. This one was actually custom made. I was able to pick out the color and the length. I think they do even more in-depth custom made stuff. I'm not 100% sure, but I will put their details in the caption, of course. So, and this one was considered wavy, I believe. So I haven't washed her and dried her. I will wash it and dry it and come back and let you know what it looks like when it air dries, because I'm interested to see if that wave is gonna stay or if it's gonna be straight. I kind of hope it stays. I really like the wave in it, and I'm not the greatest with curling iron, so I'm really hoping that it stays. So I already cut the lace. Okay, so I'm gonna put her on so that you can see. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to show you how I do it. So I was going to fast forward through this whole part, but I feel like if you're new to wigs and you have kind of some hair like I do, you may be curious as to how everybody does it. I know a lot of folks will put it in a little knot right here. I don't do that because I don't like the feel of a knot right at the base of my head where I either rest up against stuff, or sometimes I feel like you can see it through the wig. I don't ever see it on other gals, but I just feel like I can see it. And so maybe that's the problem. I always use a wig grip. I don't know if it's the shape of my head. It doesn't matter how tight the wig is. It doesn't matter how loose the wig is. I absolutely cannot wear a wig without a wig grip. It's just impossible for me. So I always get one. This one was actually sent with the wig. A lot of wigs will send wig grips, wig companies will, which is super helpful, especially if it's your first time to purchase a wig. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing. And this one is, you've got the soft velvet that grips, and then it has the great lace that makes the realistic lace that they have on the wig shine through. So you want to make sure you get this you get the part of your hair to line up with this. Otherwise, you're going to be able to see the wig grip underneath that lace front. So, and I pull it to about, some folks go further, but again, I have a weird shaped head. I don't know what it is. So I pull it to about right there. That's the end of the lace. I don't know if you can see that. So that's what I do there. I'm putting this on the lightest, the straps on the lightest or biggest loop. Sometimes they'll still come apart because this one's a little tight, and then I'll just have to tuck it in. And I scoop my head in and pull that bottom part down, flip it over, grab the ear tabs, make sure that lace is lining up, which it is lining up perfectly, if you can see that. And I'm just gonna brush it out. I like to use a wide tooth comb for this part. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Look at that color. And I just love the little bounce it has. Again, this is human hair, so you are going to be able to apply heat to it. I always recommend using a heat protectant, something to help protect the natural hair fibers. I guess it's not fibers, it's real hair, but still protect the cuticles, I guess. Don't quote me on that. But here's another. Let's see, you can see the lace barely right there, which I will do some tweaking and I can color that in. And I can even pull out my bio hair if I want it to kind of look realistic when I pull it back. And there's make sure that's lined up with, and that you're not seeing my wig grip. There we go. See that? And you can part it wherever. What I love about the density of this wig, my previous wig, or my daily driver wig, is really thick, especially at the top. This one is so light. I feel like I can really just move it around. It flows around. It looks really good. And here's what I really wanted to show you about this wig that I am so impressed with. I discovered this whenever I didn't want to take it off, and I was kind of like warm. I was like, oh, I just don't want to take it off yet. It looks so good in a clip because it's 18 inches, so it's long enough to do this. So you can kind of move the hair down like that. Can literally, hold on, I'm not done, ladies. Pull some hairs out so that it looks real, and just throws up like your hair. And you cannot, I mean, tell me, like, who's gonna say this isn't your hair? Can you see? I don't know if that's getting in the video, but I love it. I love that. And also, I'm going to show you what I did earlier on a call. Look at that hair. Oh, it's gorgeous. I took it. So this is my review. I mean, these wigs are, they're going to be an investment, but they're not going to break the bank like some wigs. But with that, they don't skimp on the quality. There's still some really good quality with this wig, which honestly, I was surprised. I had never had a WIGSHE wig, so I was definitely pleasantly surprised. I've only ever bought my human hair wigs from vendors on Instagram, and they're like several $1,000s. This one I think was in like the $800 range, but don't quote me on that. I'll get the details. But look at that. I can have a pony. This, of course, I would do this a little better, but I mean, would you wear that in public? Of course, fix this part, which you can. I'm just throwing it up for you. But it's great. That's what I like about the density of this wig. Again, that's 120% density, and I love it. I love it. So, you can use code JBUG, JBUG 10 to save 10%, and I'll put the link to the hair, this specific wig, as well as the website in the comments, or yeah, in the comments. And that way you can look and see and save 10% if you plan on purchasing a wig. I think this is a great option if you want to spring for human hair and it's your first time and you're like, I don't know. I mean, I really do. Again, I feel like the cap runs maybe a little bit small, And I definitely prefer the 18-inch for the versatility in being able to put it up like I did. And love this color. Yeah. And again, once I wash and let her dry, I will do another review so you can see how it dries as well. Let me know what you think in the comments.